Change is scary. And we know one of the initial reactions to hearing this talent thing is, wow, I used to get talents like every level, and now I'm only getting a talent every 15 levels. There's so fewer choices. I only get 6 talents instead of the 70 I used to get back in Burning Crusade or something. We really want the quality of the choice to be more interesting than the quantity of the choice. We want to focus on very cool talents that make you feel like you're playing differently, you're doing things you could never do before, and less about, well, someone mathed out that this talent over here was a 2% DPS upgrade, so I'm only going to pick 2 out of 3 ranks here. And honestly, what I think most of us did was just go and tried to find someone with a good build rather than having fun experimenting ourselves. If you think about your current talent trees, just think about the class you play a lot for a minute, and there's some really cool talents in that tree. Most of those we're just going to give you for free now, so if you pick the right spec, you're going to get all that stuff anyway, and if some we're even going to elevate to the core class level. Then there's the really boring talents, the things that either no one took or were small DPS increases. I mean, you're glad to have them. More DPS or healing or survivability is always nice. They're not super compelling. You're not like, wow, I'm so glad I finally got this thing that made me have more armor. And then there are the actual fun talents, the talents that really felt like game changers. And that's what we want this new talent system to all be about. None of these are set in stone. I'd be surprised if this is what the talent trees look like by the time we ship, but you can definitely see the kind of philosophy, the kind of ideas we're going for. We're going to be super excited to get a lot of feedback. I'm sure it's going to start coming the second we step off the stage here, find out about what's overpowered, what's a terrible idea, what we're going to do to ruin the game with a crazy druid ability or something. There's plenty of time to ask questions. We have 2 Q&As tomorrow that'll be appropriate. We're going to do a class item and professions QA. And then there'll be a QA with the WoW leads following that. And then I'm going to tell you about an online developer Q&A that we're going to do October 27th, where you guys can write in questions that the class designers can try to answer as a group about what are we trying to do with this ability, or hey, this tier isn't as interesting as I thought it could be. Thank you very much. Hope you guys are excited as we are.